Hey everybody, welcome to the Fairy Vibrant Makeup channel. It is hot outside. Holy crap. So, I am filming, of course the title kind of says it, my Boxy charm. So this is my Boxy charm for the month of August. I have been a member since 2015, I believe, hence why I don't have any makeup on and my skin looks horrible. It's been really dry lately just because my skin's just like feels awful, 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 awful. So, just totally squirted cream on me. Let me just put a little bit of my Percone MD moisturizer to add that extra moisture because I already kind of peeked in the box. I think I'm going to have to kind of mix primers here, but let's get into the box. So this month's theme is called Life of the Party. So it's all party. And it has like more YouTubers on here. I really don't know much of these YouTubers. Sorry guys, I'm just not. I usually watch the only YouTube videos I truly watch is like Dr. Phil and like science ones or medical ones. And there's one, I know it sounds really morbid, but there's one I watch called Ask a Mortician. She's actually very interesting. I love her. So those are the kind of videos I watch. And I do watch Tati Westbrook. I do watch her because, you know, she's kind of, I don't know, I hate to say it, but she's kind of in my category of like, as far as older women. I know, I'm not that much older. I'm almost 35, but I mean, my mentality is just like so much older, I guess. I don't know what it is. My coworkers make fun of me because I always act like I'm an old lady. But anyways, let's get into the first item of the box. Notice there wasn't any pictures in here, but it has all the prices here. I did get a trial size of the Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. Now, I was hoping to get the First Light Primer because that is my favorite primer. This has 0.4 fluid ounces and it retails for about $15 to $18. I'm guessing this one is probably $15 because it's a little cheaper in the full size than the, whatchamacallit, the First Light. So I'm just going to put a little bit here on the back of my hand. I'm not going to use too much because my skin's severely dry, but I'm just going to use just a smidge of it because I kind of want to give this to my niece if she's oily, or my sister, or someone. Someone can have it, but I'm just going to take a little bit out of it just for the sake of this video. Oh man, is that matte. I'm just going to put it in the inner, like where my oily skin is the worst. And then I'm going to mix the Hangover RX Replenishing Primer so that I can get some moisture into those areas. Sorry guys, I have to mix. I cannot use just one. Okay, I need hydration. Alright, so the next item in the box, even though I have used the Evermatte primer. It's very, very mattifying. It took away the oil on my nose, which is nice. It's where I get the most oily. I'm starting to notice I'm getting oily here and here and here. I do get oily here sometimes, but I'm not as bad as I used to be, meaning my skin's getting older. So anyways, so now I have the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. After a night of partying, who doesn't love a good eye mask? I don't party, so I don't know what that means. This retails for $13. You get 3 eye masks. I'm not going to open this right now because I just don't, I don't know. Should I try it? For the sake of this video, let's try it. It comes in a little thing like this. It's got the gel already on it, so it's kind of like infused. I feel like there's a lot of gel that's left there. Oh. Ooh. Very slimy. I guess I put the gold side down? I'm guessing so. Lord knows I need this. I haven't been sleeping very much, so I know I already put the primer on, but yeah. I'm gonna let this kind of sit for how many minutes? How many minutes? How many minutes? It says not sure where the minutes are. How long am I supposed to keep this on? 10 to 15 minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes. Felt really nice. I'm going to just kind of spread around what's remaining on there. And then it says to discard. Then there is serum in the packet. So I'm actually going to take that all over the face. I'm not going to waste this serum. And just kind of do that. My skin does feel really good. My eyes feel hydrated, which is nice. I know, I just totally like wiped off my primer now. So I'll just reapply that primer. I should have done this first. So it's not bad. It feels really good. It kind of stings where I'm dry right there, but let's go ahead and I'll put that primer back on. So I'm going to do the mattifying primer on my skin, right where it's dry. And just kind of get that matte. Sorry, my skin's probably super hydrated now because of that, but I need to just do the matte right in this area. So the next item in the box, and I'm going to continue to use those Wonder Beauty ones. I kind of like eye treatments, especially after a hard day's work, and I think after my move, I'm going to need it. So let's move on to the next item so that way I can get this done. So I have NCLA, which I've gotten before in the past, and this one's called So Rich Vitamin E Infused Cuticle Oil. This retails for 18 bucks. I like cuticle oils because, you know, with the move, I have been, you know, in work, I just crack my cuticles like crazy. So, ooh, that smells delicious. It smells like cotton candy. So my worst cuticle is my thumb right now on this hand. So I'm going to put a little bit there just to kind of help it out because, oh my gosh, like I just totally like, I went to get in my purse and I totally like pushed my cuticle back and then it started bleeding. I was like, what the heck? And then of course my index finger, my ring finger on my right hand are really bad. It smells delicious. So I guess when I get settled into my house and I'm going to do my nails, I have nice cuticle oil to put on top. I like it. Especially after the move, I'm going to need this guy. So it retails for 18 bucks, which isn't bad. I do like NCLA. I have a cuticle oil still from last time in the box. So I really like their products. It's really nice. So yeah. I mean, I can't really show you much. It's not instant treatment. It's just going to help condition over time. So yeah. Now I was a little bit thrown off. I really don't know much about this person. The Laura Lee YouTuber. I really don't know much about her. So we got one of her palettes in our box. So it is, I don't really know much about it. And then I kind of watch like those drama channels just because it's, I don't know, it's entertainment for me. I don't really believe anything. But this is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal Eyeshadow Palette. This retails for $9. I guess she has her own line. I know I should be really into like everything beauty, but I only really research and have product knowledge on Ulta brands, like all the brands that we carry at Ulta because that's what I train on. So I really don't know much about this brand. So yeah, it's 19 bucks. Ooh, it's very colorful. That's what it looks like. So it's very colorful. Let's go ahead and like dip into, I mean, I love my Juvia's Place for colorful, but I don't mind another colorful palette. They're very creamy, very pigmented. That one's patchy. Oh, that one's sheer. Ooh, quality is not there. I'm confused. What are you about? Quality or quantity? Like, I don't know. Purple's pretty. Pink is alright. It's very patchy. Can you see those blues? They're very patchy. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I wanted to give it to my niece if I didn't want it, but I already swatched it, so I don't know if she wants to go through my palettes and just take some home, because, I mean, we're related, so why not? So let's go ahead and try this guy on. Alright, forgive me, I broke out right there. But as per usual, I have my priming potion from Urban Decay in Eden, and I'm just going to place this all over the lid. There is nothing to set in here to set my eyes, so I'm going to need to pull from a different palette to set my eyes. I'm so sorry, like, ow, that hurts. I'm going to start off with Dranks, this orange shade. Not sure how I feel about this color. I mean, it's pigmented on the brush, but no, not a lot of fall. I like how it has a mirror. It's very compact. I'm about to go do a walkthrough with my realtor, so I'm like, he's gonna see me in crazy eyeshadow. It blends okay. It's not terrible. Yeah, it's alright. More and more I play with it, I think it'll work out. I was trying to see if these smell. That's pretty vivid when she put it on. Really nice. I'm going to have to, though, pull from a different palette to tone down this and blend this out. And I'm using the Huda Mauve Obsessions one just to kind of blur that, because I don't want like a stark line. Alright. So I kind of want to take the blue, but it's going to clash with the orange, so I think I'm going to do the purple. So I'll do the purple over my lids. I'm just going to do a simple look. It's not going to be anything drastic. I know this is probably opposite of the color spectrum. It's not bad. Ooh. Oh, okay. That was a little messy. I'm going to take the pink. Ooh, that's a lot of kick. I'm going to take the pink and kind of go over top to blend this out. Oh my gosh, I'm going to look like a tropical party. I like how these blend together. They blend really well. Yeah, you need that orange as a base in the crease and then go in with the pink. Cool. And then I'm going to go with the orange shade and just kind of sunset eye my eye. And then, I'm sorry, I have to because it's going to be too stark. I'm going to take that same cream shade from my Huda palette and soft focus that orange. That's pretty. I did like my foundation, set my under eyes. Now I'm going to go in with the blues. I kind of want to try these blues out. Trying to find my pencil brush. I'm going to take Karaoke, which is that vivid blue right above the purple. And drop it here. It actually comes out way more vivid than I thought it would. Swatching, see, swatching doesn't do it justice. It is a little patchy, but it's workable. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Damage Control shade, which is that turquoise. Pop a little bit here to smoke it out. really need to work on my setting. It's like, sorry, that application was terrible because I didn't set my under eye right. So I'll go back in. There we go. That's much better. Take damage control. Kind of do that, and then use Issa Party. And then just like, oh, we just made it really green underneath. But it softened that turquoise a lot. Okay. I'm going to take Issa Party, my finger, and pop it in the inner corner by itself. It's really pretty. It's very pigmented, so. Alright, so, ooh, it looks weird with no brows. I kind of like this palette. I don't know much about this YouTuber, I really don't, because it said she was a YouTuber and I saw her on there, and it's a very nice palette. It works. It's very bright. I like it. This is up my alley, so definitely I think this is worth the 19 bucks. Alright, so moving on to the next item. I know I look very crazy, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this one is called Beauty Bang Gel Eyeliner. I've never heard, or Bang Beauty. I got it backwards. Bang Beauty Eyeliner. Where's my literature? So this is $22. Use as an eyeliner, eyeshadow base, or even a touch-up to your brows. This creamy chocolate toned pomade is the ultimate triple threat. I don't know if I want to use a brown liner with this eye look, but I will try it on my brows, hence why my brows are blank. Let's see. Oh, it's loose. Does that mean it dried out? I don't know if that's my color. We shall try it. We shall try it. What can go wrong? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush into this and zoom in close, just because I need to get them waxed. So I usually don't do chocolate tone type of brow pomades, but I don't know, let's see. Oh, this is way too light for me, but it does glide on really nice. It does feel very creamy. It's too light for me though. And usually I can use like the Universal Taupe by It Cosmetics, but I just put more pressure to it to make it darker. But typically I like using graphite from Kat Von D, because I like how black it is, or the number 6 Cabral from Benefit. Like if I use a pomade. If I use, usually I use the Goof Proof from Benefit in a number 6 because I like that one. And see, I do watch Kathleen Lights occasionally, just when she does her Boxy charms, because I like how she does them. And hers was dry, like it was dry. This one's very creamy, almost like a moussey texture, so maybe hers got dried out. But it's definitely not my color because it's really patchy. But it does the job. I don't know if it's me, but it feels like cooling. I don't know, like wet. I don't know how to describe that feeling. But it's really nice for lighter brows, because this is not my brow color at all, and I have a lot of brows right now because I am a mess. But it's not bad. I would probably more or less, and then look, I just watched it and it does what the Cabral does, and it doesn't come off. I'm trying to get a good angle. Like it's stuck. It's stuck on there for good. It's really nice, very good consistency, very, very like it feels hydrating. It's weird, but it stays put. So I kind of like that combination. I just wish it was a darker shade for me. So for $22, I wouldn't repurchase this. If I were to purchase with my charms, I definitely wouldn't purchase this with my charms, just because no. And it's got beeswax in it. So I don't know if you don't like the beeswax. I guess that indicates it's not vegan. Then I wouldn't recommend this. So this is Bang Beauty. It's alright. It's not the best. Okay. Last item in the box. This box is all over the place. So I did get the Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Metal. I do like this formula. It's one of my favorite formulas. It's a little intense, and it's very metallic. So I got the shade Brains and Bronze. Ooh. Does not go with this eye look at all. I'm going to have to wipe this off. But this does retail, and I think it's $24 if I'm mistaken. $21 to $24. I don't know why it says 21 to 24. Usually it's about 24. Maybe the other colors are, but I'd have to check my gondola to see. But it is by Smashbox, which I absolutely love this brand. Let's go ahead and try this guy on. This does not go with my eye look at all. The only thing is this box is a little crazy. It was all over the place. I like a box where I can do my entire face and not worry. So yeah, let's get into the total of the box and also what my overall thoughts are about the quality of the box. So give or take, depends on what products you get, this box totals to about 111 to probably about 115. So it is a lot in the box. Ooh, I'm getting a reflection here off my phone. But it's not bad. To be quite honest with you, I feel like this box isn't cohesive like the other boxes have been. The one with the Alimat palette, I really like that one because that one is super, like that one was very usable. Like I used all my products in that box. I will not be using the rest of this because it's a little too matte for me. I'm going to ask my niece if she wants that. I do like this shade. I definitely will keep it, but not with this look. No, it's driving me crazy how crazy my makeup looks right now. I mean, I'm one of those people that likes crazy makeup, but these don't go. As far as the So Rich by NCLA, definitely love. The smell smells like cotton candy. It smells like cotton candy. I love cotton candy smells. It smells to me like pink sugar, which I'm so happy I finally have it again. It is my favorite scent. So this one has vitamins in there, which I really love, and ooh, that's cool. Yeah, it's just nice. So it's good for my cuticles. So when I do nails, like on my niece or my daughter or my sister, I can kind of really nourish the cuticles before I do them because I like to do gel nails. They're really fun. And then as far as the, where is it? Where did it go? Ah, I lost it. As far as the Laura Lee Los Angeles, it's a tongue twister. Palette, it's actually very good. I mean, I'm impressed with the palette. I don't know this person, but if I watched her, I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy it just as much. I don't know much about this person anyways, but it is very, very neon, and I love neon looks. So this is definitely my favorite palette that I've got in the box. A lot of people were like, more naturals please, but next time I think they need to do a natural palette. But I've been kind of waiting for a bold palette in a Boxy charm because I've been getting nothing but neutrals, neutrals, neutrals. And the Alimat was one of the first ones that I thought would have neutrals and had the bold colors as well, so it had a little bit of both. This one is just plain neon, which I absolutely love, so I did like that. As far as the eye masks, I think I had to just use up these other two on a later date, but it didn't mess up my concealer or anything like that. I used the LA Girl for now because my other stuff is packed. because LA Girl's really easy and affordable and easier to use and compact. But it didn't distort it or anything, and my foundation looks really good with the serum rubbed all over my face. The Smashbox lipstick is amazing. I like it a lot because it's one of my favorite formulas, so I think it works. I think it works very well. So yeah, overall this box, I'd say it was, for some people it didn't work, for some people it did. For me, it was a little bit all over the place, but it did work for what kind of makeup I like. So definitely I wish they would have paired this lip with something a little bit more neutral, like put in a neutral lipstick. That way it doesn't throw it off. But yeah, definitely an interesting box this time around. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, I didn't even talk about the Bang Beauty. So far so good. So there's that. It stays really nice and it feels refreshing on the brows. Okay, now I'm done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!